Hello everyone, I'm Em. Welcome back to TechBlock. I was kind of messing around today, and the lighting has changed all of a sudden. I was messing around with my router, not my normal EE 4G LTE router, but my normal ADSL broadband router. Cause, believe it or not, I've ordered normal internet finally, but it's not fiber. I'm very sorry in advance about the mess you're about to see, but it is what it is. Over here in the living room by my TV, we have a wonderful assortment of hardware. We have a wonderful Netgear XR500 router. Very nice. This isn't actually working at all for some reason. I need to kind of sort it out. I think I messed up some stuff in the configuration online, so I need to kind of fix that. Probably just do a full router reset. And then right here, that's, did I mess it up? Okay. It's flashing orange. This is going to be a weird video. We have this ADSL router here from BT. BT is an ISP here in the UK. And we don't have fiber in this building, nor do we have, Virgin Media or anything like that available here either. The only internet that we have available in this building is ADSL. Oh yes. You can expect mind-blowing speeds of probably up to 16 megabits per second. That's not megabytes, it's megabits. I know, very impressive. That's download. And for the upload, around 1 megabit per second. I know. I bet you're jealous. Yeah, so the internet speeds here really aren't that good. Now, originally the plan was to order 5G. That would be great, but it's not available here. What I was meant to say is order fiber, not 5G. Fiber optic broadband, even FTTC, fiber to the cabinet here in the UK, would give me, probably around 70 download, what I was used to back in my mum's place, and around 20 upload if I'd go with BT. 70 megabit download, 20 megabit upload, pretty damn good. Like, I'm very happy with those speeds. At the moment, we're on ADSL, there's no fiber, it's just a copper connection. We're running at, a whopping 16 megabit down, 1 megabit up. Very nice. All right, luckily, the icon that was flashing on the router has now stopped. That's good. Hopefully the internet still works. So originally the plan was to get fiber optic broadband, that being through FTTC, FTTP, hell, even Virgin Media, I'd settle for anything, okay? But here we are. It's been months since I moved into this apartment. They kind of mentioned the fact that they're gonna bring fiber some sort of way. Nothing's happened. It's coming up to the end of September. We have no fiber optic broadband, nothing's been brought here, so I had no choice but to pick up ADSL broadband in 2019. We're coming up to the year 2020 now. Your boy's rocking an ADSL connection, lovely. Luckily, we do still have a separate broadband that I've mentioned in the past. I've kind of not really talked about it recently because I've not really made anything networking related recently, but the primary internet connection I was running in this apartment before, and we still are running it now, is from EE. Also, am I even in focus? What the hell? Yeah, it's from EE. It's a 4G LTE router that is sitting over there behind all the drying racks for clothes. Yeah, it's just a little hub for 4G LTE. Very simple. The speeds over 4G LTE in this apartment are so damn good. Hell, I can even show you a speed test right now because I did run quite a few speed tests to kind of mess around, see what exactly are we getting. I know very accurately what I get for upload because I upload a lot of videos and I always keep an eye on the speed that I'm uploading them at. But if I flip the camera around, boom, you can see speedtest.net is currently open, and this is on EE 4G LTE. This is what I get over Wi-Fi, so 30 ping expected as we're on freaking 4G, and then around 90, 80 megabits per second down. And the upload, this is a little bit incorrect. This is quite consistent at around like 45 megabits per second. I don't know why it's showing 38 here. Anyway, the internet connection on EE's 4G LTE network is good in terms of speed. The problem where I ran into is I have a 200 gigabyte data cap per month. That is very normal because it's a 4G connection. It's like, your typical mobile data plan. But instead of it being like 50 gigs or 100 gigs, it's a whopping 200. But when you're a YouTuber and you upload videos all the time, one video file being around 5, 6, maybe 7, 8 gigabytes, I've taken quite a few measures to limit the amount of data I use. On YouTube, every single video is set to 480p quality. I can't even enjoy HD quality YouTube videos, but I'm like, okay, I'm willing to sacrifice that for a little while until we get fiber optic broadband. But as you know, fiber optic broadband still isn't here. So how this all works is every single month I have 200 gigabytes to use. In around 10 days, I go through the 200 gigs, and anything after that, I have to pay pretty much £1 per gigabyte, as I have to top up £20 to get 20 gigabytes. You can see how this quickly becomes a problem. Almost every single day, we'd somehow manage to use up the full 20 gigabytes. So every single day, I'd have to pay around £20 for internet. That is not sustainable. That is just, it's not fun, man, because the internet bill for last month came up to, I think, £230 or something like that for an internet bill. Yeah, not fun. So when that bill came through, I'm like, all right, clearly fiber isn't in the building yet, so I'm gonna just have to settle for ADSL just so I can limit the amount I use on this EE 4G LTE router. Because what I'm gonna do from now on is every single internet connection in this apartment, you know, my phone, everything will go through BT, the ADSL connection. And whenever I need to upload a video, I can go through EE, the data capped 4G LTE connection. But at least it's fast. And 200 gigabytes a month, I'm pretty sure is going to be more than enough to cover any videos I upload to YouTube, which is kind of the only reason I wanted 4G LTE internet in this apartment in the first place, is because it's fast as hell. I just didn't think I'd go through 200 gigabytes a month that fast, and I expected to already have a fiber optic connection in this apartment a while ago. But we have no fiber. We're on ADSL now. Luckily, there's still probably hope that they'll bring fiber here. However, I just have no idea when fiber will be brought to this apartment. So for now, I'm gonna be enjoying my wonderful ADSL connection. But even if they don't bring fiber optic broadband this year, I think my solution to this whole internet problem should be fine. I'm still gonna have a very high-speed connection through EE that I'll only use for uploading YouTube videos, and we'll have this potato ADSL connection for everything else. And because of this ADSL connection, hopefully I will no longer have to top up, you know, £20 a day to have internet here. Only very recently, I realized how I was actually going through 200 gigabytes a month so fast. And when I top up 20 gigabytes, the next day, it would be gone. I figured out pretty much exactly why. This is a 4K TV. Whenever you turn on Netflix on a 4K TV, I happen to have the Ultra HD subscription on Netflix because we also have high-speed internet here through EE. The TV, whenever you go on Netflix on it, is just like, boom, all right, I'll run at 4K. And if you'd watch, let's say like a 1-hour episode of a series on Netflix, the one I was watching is Top Boy, one episode would go through around 8 gigabytes. That's £8 in internet. So what I did is I topped up £20, I turned on one episode, watched it, checked the app to see how many gigabytes I'd gone through watching one freaking episode. It was like 8 gigabytes lower. I'm like, oh my god. I finally know how I've been using up so much internet. So since I discovered, yeah, Netflix is using up a colossal amount of internet because it's at 4K, we ain't watching Netflix no more. Not until we get this broadband set up. Because I'm not sure if we can actually run 4K through this connection. It maybe can. I mean, 16 megabits download isn't too bad. That's roughly like 2 megabytes per second. So we should be fine, maybe. Even if it's not at 4K, I don't really care, man. I just won't have to pay a stupid amount for the internet no more. Because getting like a £200 plus internet bill is no fun. I'm just like, no, this is not okay, man. Now, some of you might comment on this video saying, hey Em, great idea. Why don't you combine the 4G LTE connection and the ADSL connection into one single connection that you can, you know, download stuff even faster with? I've tried to do that. I bought an app called Speedify on this PC. What I tried to do is combine the ADSL connection with my 4G LTE broadband. And the app that I used, Speedify, just slowed my speeds down. It would be faster for me to run 4G LTE on its own than combine both of them, because it kind of goes for like a VPN. Now, I'm not sure if their VPN servers are absolute garbage. If any of you also have experience using the Speedify app, please let me know. Perhaps I did something horribly wrong and I misconfigured the entire app. I tried to combine 2 to 3 internet connections and get like, you know, real fast speeds. Didn't happen. If anything, using that app just slowed everything down. So I'm gonna probably avoid Speedify as best as I can, because I've just not really had the best experience with that app. Ooh, one more thing I forgot to mention. Oh my god, this is actually pretty exciting. The internet speed test for the ADSL connection. If you're wondering what we got 11 ping, 15.93 megabits per second down, and a whopping 1.03 megabits per second on the upload speed. The one thing that is good is the ping. Bearing in mind this is an entirely copper connection, and this speed test was run over Wi-Fi on a potato broadband router that came with this broadband. Pretty damn good ping, 11, not bad. So I can finally play Counter-Strike again, because I tried to play Counter-Strike and Battlefield 5 over 4G LTE. Oh my god, the ping on the speed test for the 4G LTE broadband, it might have said 30 millisecond ping. Oh hell no. When you go on Counter-Strike, you get around 100 and you are teleporting all over the place. It's not fun for you, nor is it fun for anyone trying to shoot you, okay? So finally, 11 millisecond ping over a copper connection, not freaking 4G. All good, we can finally play games that aren't single player, because the only games I've been playing on this MSI PC are single player games. I try to play Counter-Strike, I try to play Battlefield, they're like unplayable because of the freaking ping and the terrible connection. But now, we can finally enjoy some multiplayer gaming. Anyway, I think that's where we're ending today's video. It's kind of a random one, I know. Just me rambling about internet and what exactly is going on. Quick little internet update for you, because I did mention a while ago when I first moved into this apartment that fiber's gonna be here, it's gonna be sick, no. we ain't got no fiber, we got ADSL. Oh yeah. Also, if any of you are still watching this video, I got a lot of comments about this Razer Lian Li PC build. So many of you have screamed at me and told me, yo M, you better mount that radiator vertically on the side of the case there and not at the top. So, thank you so much for all your feedback. In part 2, I'm gonna try to mount that radiator vertically in that case instead of it being top mounted. That's the plan with the PC build. Thank you all so much for the feedback. That's kind of why part 1, we didn't really get too much done. It was mainly just kind of going over the parts list and installing a few fans. But I made sure to read pretty much every single comment on that video, and a lot of you kind of screamed at me for having no intake. There are intake fans now at the bottom. That was going to be revealed in part 2. So we're going to have a total of 9 fans in this PC, 3 of them being intake, 6 of them being exhaust. I know it's a bit weird, but it is what it is, man. So yeah, my PC just fell asleep as well. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you in another video soon, where we hopefully finish up that PC build. Because man, like when this thing turns on, it's going to look so damn good. Alright, I hope to see you guys in another video soon. Goodbye.